Hello peeps, I noticed by way of another tutorial that one of Ron Edwards' knots on his round knots and braids, page 85, a compound knot with 3 colors interweaving a base knot of 5 lead 4 bight, Turk set, that there's a mistake in the last instruction. So I'm going to show you the top interweave and the bottom one. I've already done the middle part. So what we are doing is we're doing the top part. This is where it all began. So we're doing the top part. I just go over under this cord here to lock my cord in and can then start the whole thing. So the main thing that we have to consider is which cord are we following. As this is a regular pineapple, as we can see here, we are following the cord above us, or we are staying below the cord we're following, whatever you want to call it. The next thing that we have to consider is that we want to have overlying bites when we create this bite nest with a new cord. So we need to go out over the other one and go in over the other one. That's the second thing. And the third thing, of course, when we are at the edges and not staying inside, is that we have to skip this bite. So we want to build this bite nest, so we have to go over this, not go in here, but go in at the next one. So we skip this one, go in over, as we said before, go in over, and at the same time we go in over, go out under one, go in under one, but we make it as one move, because often this kind of going under the cross is much more elegant and, yeah, sometimes even better to do than this complicated one out and one in. So now we created the inside bite, which lies under, because we don't want to see this. And again, we follow the one that is ahead of us, and we need to skip this bite to make the bite nest. And now again we are coming along to our own, and then there's a clue. What do we have to do? There's a clue. What happens with these bites? Because we have to do the same thing. Here this cord goes under this, and we do the same thing. We go under the orange but go over the green, as we already said. I'll just make this one move, and then I'm going to show you what I do next. So, and we are going under this cross again, but as we already encounter our own, we have to split the pair here, and we go under 3. Okay, so we come out over, as we said. We have to skip this bite, go past it, and when we want to go in again, what did we say? We have to go in under. So we go in under, but over the next. Okay, and then we want to split pairs. We go in under, and we go over the next one. Don't do this as one move now, because it's too complicated to show you. Okay, let's see. So we also want to go under this crossing here, but again we have this thing to split here. So we go under 2. So all together we go under 3. We go under this one, and this one. We go under 3. So we formed the inside or below lying bite on this side, and again we look what the chord does. We go out over, the green goes out over, and so we have to go out over on our own color, and we go out over the green too. So again we have this bite here where we go over, or which we skip. We said we go out over, and we said we need to go in under our own color. And we go in over this one. And so now you're asking yourself, what do we do? Do we go over one and under two? No, we go over two, because what you can easily see, we're meeting up with our own chord there. What you can easily see, and what should be always in your mind, is that we have the same crossings. This one, the right one goes over the left, and here the right one goes over the left, the right one goes over the left. That's all that there is to it. You just have to follow the pattern. So this is the one on top, and now we're going to do the one at the bottom. It will be a bit messy because of all these loose ends here. So we follow this one. We got under here. I'm doing this the same way to lock this, and now we want to think we have to do something else, because here the chord comes out under and it goes in over. At the other side the chord goes out over and goes in under, so that the whole mystery is solved. Because this is an odd lead knot, if you turn it on its head or turn it around, then the whole direction is different. So we will think logically. We followed this one in the other one, and now we're going to follow this one. But at the same time, to have an overlying bite, in order to have the underlying on the inside, we will have to go out of these green again, over, not under. So we go out over. The rule of the skipped bite is the same. We skip this bite and we go in over again. And this thing about the crossing remains the same. So we go under the cross. I know it looks a bit messy, and the whole thing is not easy because they always tend to mess up when you try to get this around. Skipping the bite, going in over, going under the cross. I lost my place, I went somewhere else. So, okay, over, skipping the bite, go in over and under the cross. So far so good. Now we go over, we skip the bite, but now, last time we went in under. We got out over and we went in under. Now, if we watch this, this goes over and we have to do the same thing. So we go over this one and we go over this one. And then we go under the cross, and there again we have something, and we have to think about how do we enter this Last time I think we went out here. But now, if we watch the pattern, this one goes over this. So we need to do the same thing here. So we're coming out here. To keep the pattern, you see what I mean? This one lies under this. Same here. This one lies under this. So, the same thing, we need to go out over the other color and come out there. Skip the bite and we have to go in over again, and of course we said we have to go in over the other color too. So we go over 2 and go under 3. We go in between this here, and we can easily check if we did it right, because this one lies under this, this one lies under this. So, same thing here. You can already see we have done the right thing, because coming out here makes this lie under this, as in this case this lies under this. So now we go out under. You see this one goes out under, and we need to go out under this. And what we can also see, this one lies over this, and this one lies over this. So the last one, we skip the bite, we go in over 2, go in under, and come out at our beginning. So here we can see this pattern: under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over, under, under, over. You just have to check the pattern. It has to be in the same direction. There must not be any ones that go into the same space. So this one should not go in under the green, because then you would have some kind of like checkered knot. Not truly checkered, but at least I think so. But the pattern would not be right. So that's all that you have to look at. I hope that clarified, despite all these loose ends, the mistake that Ron Edwards made, because you can easily see in this last picture that he did it wrong, and he didn't even explain how to do it. So, just one more look at how it looks, and I hope this helped. Thank you for watching.